Hello everyone, I am Mia Leondo with Badass Art. Thank you for joining me today. We are back with part 2 of our Kalour soft pastel pencil. We are swatching. They included this nice little swatch chart in our pencils. We've been, swatching them out, and I work on my sofa. But we've been working on. They give us this nice little chart on the actual pan, and I like that. I love that. But I do like to swatch everything out because I like to get to know my pencils. I want to know how much pressure I need to add, how much pigment is in them. I like to know what they can do. I like to get a feel for them before I jump into a project. So, just in inspecting them, they have a wooden barrel. They're pretty standard. I haven't sharpened these. Like I said a few minutes ago, these arrived, like literally just arrived. And I wanted to go ahead and get started with them, so I haven't sharpened them like I normally do a new set of pencils. But they have like a little bit wider. They look like they have a little bit wider lead size. Usually the leads are about 3.8 millimeters, and this does look kind of like maybe 4.2, but I'll find out and I will let you guys know. It definitely looks a little bigger than the standard. And this is, what is this? Phthalo green. And we'll go ahead and jump in. We ended the other one because we had gotten all the way to 30 minutes. And I like to keep our videos between 20 and 30 minutes. And swatching is a time-consuming thing. A lot of people don't like to do it because it does take time. But I don't mind investing an hour or an hour and a half in a new set of pencils so that I can really get to know the colors. If you're searching for a specific color, or you might grab a pencil to go into a portrait or something that you've been working on for a long time. You grab the pencil, it doesn't always match the barrel, and then suddenly you've got the wrong color on the page. This eliminates any chance of that happening. You know exactly what you're getting before you start putting it on the paper. So it kind of eliminates some of those oops moments. Because, there are a lot of brands of pencils. They do the best they can, I'm sure, to match the paint, like this. That's pretty close right there. And you're like, oh, okay. But I've seen a lot of brands that do not match. And you grab something with a little tip, and you think you're getting one color, and it's just not even close. And it's too late. It's on the paper, so you're stuck, and now you've got to deal with it. By swatching, you kind of take that element of surprise away. Now, if you're just joining me and you've just jumped in and it's already the second video, these are chalks. It's just like a pastel, block that you use and smooth out, but they've been encased in wood, and they're a little easier to handle, a little easier to control. Now you'll get a lot of chalk built up, just like you were working on a blackboard or anything else. You can see it a little crumbly behind. Now, when these are oil or wax pencils, that little crumble is called bloom, and I don't really know why, but that's what it's called. Now with this, I don't know that I would call it bloom. I think it's just, chalk residue. And if you try and brush it away, it's gonna smear. Don't do that. I get like a fluffy makeup brush, like a powder brush from the dollar store, and you can whisk it away like that, or I just blow it, but be careful with that too. But if you move your hand across it, again, anything that you move across is going to smear. You'll need to set your work with a fixative spray. Like Krylon has a good fixative spray. You can pick it up for less than $10 on Amazon. you can get it at Hobby Lobby or Michael's or any of the big box stores. And that will set your artwork on the paper, even in your coloring books or whatever you're working on. And it will set it so that it doesn't smudge or smear once you're done. And if you leave your work and you come back later to finish it, I put a piece of wax paper or just a blank piece of paper. I'll set that over the work and then close the coloring book so that it doesn't smudge onto the page behind it. It's just a bit of preventative maintenance, because these are chalky, they are smudgy, and you want to protect the work that you've put in. Cadmium green. Yep. That's a good botanical color. I pay a lot of attention to greens when I buy a set of pencils. I do a lot of plants and flowers. I'm a fairy artist, so there's a lot of botanical things going on in my work, and a wide selection of greens is important to me. And this set so far hasn't disappointed. We've got a lot of leaves and trees and grasses and shrubs going on, so this is definitely giving me some good color choices in the green family. I really like that one. Olive green. I hope I like this one too. Usually the warmer, darker greens are the ones I'm really curious about. It's got a little more yellow. Not bad. I can work with it. Yeah, these pencils definitely need to be sharpened before, well, for me, before starting a project. They're really blunted and hard to stay in the lines. Viridian. And they do have quite a few colors that are close, pretty similar, but not exact, and I'm pretty forgiving of that. So far, the ends have matched really well. Let me grab that. This was the olive, and see the olive, that one is not, you see this? There it is. Let me get the olive green, P039. See, that's not a great match on the end. But see, from the swatch what you're dealing with. And here is sap green. And the sap green there, see, that's a better match. Much easier to choose that and know what you're getting into. So that's another reason why I say swatch them. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to send you guys on a ride. French Violet. These are really pretty colors. Very vivid, lots of pigment, and definitely usable. Everything so far has been very, very usable. Why am I? Ultramarine violet. Yeah, finally. I'm having a hard time focusing. The camera is kind of wonky today. Or maybe I'm the one that's wonky today. I'm having a hard time getting it to focus. Much more likely. I hope you guys can hear me okay. My air conditioning's been running and I've got the fan on. It's really hot outside. It's probably getting close to 90 degrees, and it's only supposed to be getting hotter. Like this weekend, it's supposed to be nearly 100 degrees. So, yeah, summer. Mauve Deep. And that's a pretty color. I like that. I like those warm purples, kind of fuchsia shades. I like this a lot. Davies Gray. Oh, that's way out of. They've got those way out of order, but we'll go down here. Davies Gray. I'm just kind of going along with how they're packed in the tin. So far, they've pretty much been in order with the chart, but that was a big jump. And here we go, burnt sienna. Sometimes the silver is kind of hard to see, especially on a wooden barrel. I kind of prefer the larger black ink print, anything larger, because I just, I have to be able to see it. And sometimes the gold and silver metallic writing just doesn't show up as good. It's pretty, but it doesn't show up as good. And this one should be raw sienna. Yep. And burnt umber. Oh, see, that one is printed in black. I don't know why some of them are printed in gold and some of them are printed in black. That doesn't really make a lot of sense. Maybe I have pencils from 2 different sets. I don't know. We're getting closer. So now we should have Payne's Gray. See, that's very easy to read. I definitely like the darker black ink. And then I will keep this swatch chart in the pen on the top. And anytime I use these pencils, I'll have it, you know, out and close by so I can glance at it. And I use my swatch charts every time. Ivory black. Let's see this one. See, this one's printed in the gold. It's kind of like it goes back and forth. That's very intense. Wow. That is a very intense black. Golden yellow deep. That's a pretty color. Very pretty for making gold tones, metallic gold tones. I'm sure we'll definitely be using it for that. And then the next one should be Naples yellow. Let's see. Yep. And coral blush. Inca yellow. Nice, I like this. I like all of these. These are really great colors for skin tones and different barks and backgrounds and botanical colors. Peach. That kind of looks more on the pink side to me, but we'll take it. And that's kind of funny. It's peach with a pink tip that doesn't really match, so I'm glad we swatched that one. That's a really bad, it's a terrible end, terrible tip for that. Bengal rose. And I find that I can swatch a set of 72 pencils in about an hour if I have a chart, you know, or if I've set a chart out for myself already. That's, you know, definitely worth the time for me. Tickle Magenta, that's an interesting name. Cinnamon. And all of these colors are definitely skin tone usable. I'm looking forward to trying them out. Not a match. Close, but not a match. Mahogany. If you are left-handed, I suggest going from here this way. If your hand drags across your charcoals, it will smear. Just saying. Cobalt turquoise, and that is not that. Where is aqua turquoise? Did we get a weird color? Am I not seeing aqua turquoise? I don't see it. That says cobalt turquoise, and this is aqua turquoise. But this is the right color, number P060, so maybe they've just changed the name of it. We're putting it there. That's where it's living now. And that's a really good tip for that. We'll take that one. Sky blue. Yep. Some of these are kind of hard to take out of the tin. They're snug and they're pea green. Yep. Matcha green. Nope, that one's earth. Let's drop down and... Oh, I like that one too. I wasn't expecting that. Very, very organic, very natural. There is a channel called Lucy, what is it called? Lucy Loves Coloring, I think. I don't know. I will have to double check the name of the channel, but she has a lot of swatching, and I love watching her channel. She has incredibly vivid descriptions of the colors, and they're so joyful. I love watching her. I love watching her channel. Let's see if this one's matcha. Nope, this one's lake. We'll go up here. I don't watch a lot of channels on YouTube, but I do enjoy hers. Maybe this one is matcha. Yes, we found the matcha. That's an interesting color. Deep green. We're getting close. The end is in sight. Kelp green, yes. I like that kind of bluish undertone there. That's a good one. The next one is Van Dyke Brown. Oh, this one's walnut. Did they change the number? Nope, there it is, walnut 070. Yes. Guess they just get out of order sometimes. But hopefully this little swatching session has helped you guys see, you know, all the different colors, and you know how scratchy or how smooth the colors are, and how easy, here we go, Van Dyke Brown, how easy it is to be misled, you know, if the end color, if the color on the tip is really off. And sometimes the color name, like this one, peach, kind of looks pink, and then the tip is a totally different color too. So, you know, swatching is definitely useful, definitely helpful. And we have dark gray. Oh, that one's down here. Raw umber. And warm gray. And we've made it, everyone. We made it to the end of our 72 swatch card of Kalour. I hope you've enjoyed the journey. We will get started in our Puddle Town next time. hope all of you have had a great time. I hope that you'll start to swatch your own colors. And I will see you tomorrow. Have a great day.